When you met Dylan, you were rather younger than you are now. How old were you?
I was 16, Judge.
How old were you, Dylan?
21, I think.
So there you are. You move in after 3 months. And how long after moving in did you get pregnant?
About 5 months, I think it was. My first child was actually my son, and then I had my daughter at 17.
It wasn't easy. How hard did it get, Lorraine?
Really hard. I'd be up most of the night with my daughter. She was a difficult baby, didn't sleep much. I would also have to take either one or both of the children to a childminder's while I was at work because Dylan was unable to look after both of them.
Why?
Just couldn't handle them both.
How long had you been together at that stage?
4 years.
During that time, was Dylan working?
No.
Well, how and who was funding your living? How were you able to live? Were
Me.
you were working?
I was working.
And so that's okay because Dylan was providing full-time childcare, correct?
No, only for one of the children. He'd look after one of them.
Now, let's fast forward. You break up after 4 years. How old was your daughter at this stage?
She was 2.
2 years old?
Yep.
So what did you understand would be Dylan's responsibility financially, and how often did you expect him to see your daughter? What was the agreement between you?
Because I had to move so far away. And
Why did you have to?
because Dylan wouldn't give up the property for me and the children to stay in. So I had to go and move in with my mum. She was based in Essex and we were in Hertfordshire at the time.
What arrangement did you have for him to provide for you financially?
There was no
Formal
major arrangement in place at the beginning.
Let's get to your claim, Lorraine. You effectively say a number of things. First thing you say is that there's 10 years' worth of CSA payments. In other words, you came to an arrangement with Dylan via the Child Support Agency, who conducted an assessment on him to say how much he was supposed to pay each week, correct?
Correct.
How much was that per week?
Per week it came back at 0. They were unable to take anything from his benefit payments.
As I understand it from your claim, you tell me that for 10 years, the CSA came to an assessment of £5 per week. Is that right?
That's what it should have been, because he was on benefit.
That's what it should have been.
Yeah.
You tell me that. You have no evidence from the CSA, because what you tell me is actually they conducted a determination, and for whatever reason, they came to a view that Dylan wasn't able to give you any money, correct?
Correct.